What's up, everybody? I'm Aiden.
I'm Clark.
Today's video, we're going to take a look at a couple of my bass pedals
The Chunk Systems Agent Funk Mark II.
and the Brown Dog.
Welcome to Liquid Studios.
I've had these pedals for quite a while now. I know there's not a lot of videos on YouTube about them. I first got into these pedals when I first saw the Squeezer. It was, I believe, Jamiroquai's bass player years and years ago. I saw something saying that he uses these pedals. So I was kind of curious to check them out. I have a Qtron, I still have it, that I really liked on bass, and when I was checking these out, everything that's said about the Agent Funk, they compared it a lot to the Qtron, just a very wet filter, and I would definitely agree with that.
I find the Agent Funk pedals very finicky on setting it up. You really have to fine tune it for whatever you're playing for specific songs. So it's not really one of those pedals you can just kind of set and forget. You're always going to kind of be down, switching things around with it to set up for whatever you're going to be doing on the next song. So I don't really think it'd be as useful or practical in a live setting, but it's kind of cool to have around for different sounds. But in the end, I think the sounds that you get out of it, you could probably do better with plugins, but we can delete all that if you'd like. Like, do you want me to be honest about it, that I don't like these at all? For me, to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of either of these pedals. I find them kind of like harsh and abrasive sounding. If you really fine tune them, you can get some good sounds out of them, but they're definitely not something that I would ever be interested in using in any type of a setting. So I'm just gonna let Aiden take over and kind of talk about the pedals.
Yeah, the Brown Dog, it's a gated fuzz, and it's designed to give you that kind of like it's all a cutting out sound, almost is the only way you can describe it, where it'll gate that sound, so it's only cuts through and then there's nothing. So it's a very unique sound. Another pedal that does that bass players use a lot is Woolly Mammoth, was another one that does a similar effect. I do like it, but I do find myself more often than not, it's more tamed back settings that I'm setting it to have it to use it in the band. I'm definitely not having it set to harsh, to full out, or else it does sound a little harsh and aggressive. With the Agent Funk, as Clark said earlier too, it's very finicky. So you really have to dial it in for the bass that you're using. Different basses are going to react differently on it, and the controls are so they vary so much that you really have to work to dial in how you want that filter to react and to play specifically for what you're playing into it. So it's not ideal for a live setup where you want to be switching through different sounds. If you just want one kind of cool effect, it's awesome and it works for that. Or if you have it for in like a studio, you can really get some really cool sounds and tones out of it. I'm pretty sure Beck's bass player used those on I want to say on the Ornelay album, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure he used both of those pedals to get a lot of his unique sounds and tones. With these pedals, there is an out and an in on both of them, so you can connect them. You can change the order where you place them, and it does really affect the sounds. On all of these demos, we fed the fuzz into the filter, and I didn't use the out into the in of the other pedal. But if people want, we can do more videos and we can mess around with it more. If anybody wants, just let us know. And I do have the Octavus Squeezer, which is made by Chunk Systems as well, and it's essentially both those circuits into one pedal. And if anybody wants and is interested, we can do some videos as well and showcase that. As I said earlier, I do find when I'm using this pedal, it's more tame, the settings that I have it set to. And then even with the blend, I always really have the dry pretty heavy in the mix, which is great because it'll prevent you from having that low end loss, which can really happen whenever you engage your fuzz pedal, kind of just kill your low end. So at least being able to send the dry signal through is a way to counterbalance that. But for us, for my settings or anything we would do, it's always, I do find myself, it is more on the conservative side that I have that set to. Anything beyond that, it kind of would almost get in the way more for what we do. Thanks everybody for checking out our video. If you liked it,
Please like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on our latest videos.
you can connect with us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
We also host a live stream every Monday and Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on YouTube.
All the songs we create are released on all the major distributors, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and YouTube Music. We use DistroKid to release our content. Anybody who's not a member, there's an affiliate link below. You can sign up and save yourself 7%. Thanks for watching.